warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina may yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlil fala hadiya lahu. La ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Amma ba'd. So today I am going to be your teacher of the day, TOTD, and today I will be micro teaching about shirk. So here are the table of content that I will try to explain, which are the definition of shirk, the types of shirk, and I will explain more further about the two types of shirk, which are minor shirk and major shirk. Okay, so what is shirk? Shirk is the belief or an act of equating something other than Allah and attributing to it the attributes of lordship and divinity that belong only to Allah. So for example, like believing that a statue could give us money, so we worship that statue and some things like that. And there are two types of shirk, which are major shirk and minor shirk, or shirk akbar and shirk asghar. Now I'm going to explain a little bit about minor shirk. So minor shirk is a shirk that is related to intentions and purpose. This is what is meant by hidden shirk, which is a subtle shirk that is difficult to see or to detect if it's actually shirk or not. For example, a sum'ah. Sum'ah is something that involves performing religious rituals solely to gain popularity, reputation, or social status rather than seeking Allah's pleasure and rewards. For example, someone may pray, fast, or attend religious gatherings only to be recognized and respected by their community rather than sincerely seeking closeness to Allah. So the closest example to this is you pray to the mosque every day 5 times a day, not because of Allah, but because you want to get recognized from the people that you are someone who is always going to the mosque. And the next is riyah. This occurs when a person performs acts of worship or good deeds with the intention of gaining admiration or praise from others rather than seeking Allah's pleasure. For instance, someone may pray more ostentatiously or give charity openly to be seen and admired by people around them. So, for example, is like someone who gives like a very big amount of money to charity for people to admire him. And next is major shirk. What is major shirk? Well, major shirk is taking rivals besides Allah and equalizing them with Allah and obey that thing the same way as worshipping and obeying Allah. For example, is seeking intermediaries or intercession. For example, is seeking intermediaries to mediate between them and Allah in matters of worship or supplication. This can involve praying to saints, prophets, or any other beings, believing that they have the power to grant their requests or convey their prayers to Allah. In Islam, Muslims are taught to direct their prayers and supplications solely to Allah, without the need for intermediaries. Like the example for this is praying to a grave. So some people, mostly Indonesians, they thought that the dead people could bring them good luck, so they prayed. So some of Indonesians actually pray to the grave of their ancestors. And yeah, maybe that's all that I can talk about today. Thank you so much. See you next time. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.